Hello, this is Barbara again with your Friday on Your Life video. I think I'm going to change the name of this pretty soon, but for right now it's still your Fridays on Your Life video. How are you all doing today? And have you been working at all with the things we're talking about? It's interesting because these are all life truths, but if we don't apply them, they're not going to do us any good. Knowledge is never what sets us free and what brings us forward, but knowledge applied is. So this is exactly what I want to talk about today, because you know how we've been talking about the story on the inside becoming our reality on the outside. I know absolutely nothing about computers. I know how to use them. I love when someone shows me what to do and then I do it. But when it's time to work with the HTML or all that kind of stuff, it's like complete Chinese to me. And it feels like I do not have a brain that gets any of that. And that's extremely frustrating. Well, I'm in the midst of rebuilding my website because I'm building a new business, and I find that there is a lot of knowledge that I don't have in order to build a website. There is some code language that I don't understand, and when I do something, the computer isn't doing what I want it to do, and it is so frustrating. Now, there are some things that I hire out to do, but this is not one I wanted to hire out. I wanted to save the money and do it myself. So here comes the life truth. The story on the inside becomes your reality on the outside. And I had to really do the work all week long to be very careful what it is I wanted to think about the fact that I don't understand a thing about computer. Because if I wanted to think, oh, well, you're just a loser and it's never going to work, that would create the feelings of frustration, which would cause me to quit everything and not go forward. However, by doing the work, I have decided that I don't know anything about computer. That's true. But the feeling that I'm choosing to have is to be determined. And because of that feeling, I am now actively learning. I'm actively learning everything I know to learn about computers and building websites so that I can go ahead and build my new website. So the difference is the little shift. How do I want to feel? I want to feel determined. And because I want to feel determined, I am actually doing the actions necessary to get there. So I still don't know much about computers, but today I was able to do two things that all week long I wasn't able to do. And you know what? That's extremely rewarding and extremely empowering, because on Monday I was convinced I couldn't do any of that and there was nothing nobody could do to help me, and I was just stuck. And then by working with my mind, I have changed my thoughts, I have changed my feelings, which caused me to change my action. And the result is I can do some of those things that I was convinced I couldn't do. So for me, this was such a life example of what we can do if we're willing to change our thinking. But we can't change our thinking until we realize what we're thinking. And that's what self-coaching is all about. It's you recognizing what you're thinking and whether those thoughts serve you or not. And if they don't serve you, it's your birthright to change your thoughts. So for me, that was a very obvious example this week, and I'm going to go on, and I hope you're going on with me on this journey, and you will continue to check your thoughts and make sure they align with the Word of God and they align with how you want your life to go, because your life will always go in the direction of your thoughts. So that's my little On Your Life video for this Friday. I hope that this is useful to you, and if it is, please go ahead and share it on your own walls so more people can benefit from this and I can grow a little audience, which will be important to me once I launch this website finally. And thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you next week.